we've all had to be very resilient and adapt to the new rules, the new reality of things. 20 years in a nutshell. I do not want to retire. I'm John Fischer, and I'm the Vice President of Advanced R&T at Arolia. Keeping track of what the new technology is, what's emerging, working with university and research firms that are really doing the advanced basic research and seeing where that can apply to us. New ideas to solve existing problems, or old ideas to solve new problems. It's been almost 20 years now. Started out with a small Rochester company called Spectracom. We were doing GPS, precision timing things. But in 2007, we joined Arolia, and Arolia has been a fast-growing, doing all kinds of things related to PNT. The emergence of the whole data center area. 10 years ago, real change of where the explosion, we started to move to the cloud. Banks became our customers. The communications companies that used to use it for synchronizing T1s, that all went away because we now have an asynchronous network, but they needed synchronization of all these huge, large data centers, the Googles, the Amazons of the world. I guess just technology. If you think about, in electronics, we live on Moore's Law. Gordon Moore, one of the founders of Intel, had come up with this, that the semiconductor technology seems to double its capacity every 18 months. And that's been true since the 1970s, kind of staying true. You think about just how much the processing power that carrying around in your pocket in your smartphone is amazing compared to what we had 20 years ago. So that's always a huge amount of change. And when I think about the inception of GPS 30 years ago or so, it's just we are literally millions of times more processing power. It's something that just can work under many adverse situation and still be trusted, still come through in the end. Something you can really depend on. That's what resilience means to me. Probably in all our lives is this pandemic situation. You think about where we were all of a sudden the early part of the year. All of a sudden you can't do this, and now you can't do that, and what not even sure what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'd say in like pretty much like everybody else, we've all had to be very resilient and adapt to the new rules, the new reality of things, the new way business is being done, of how do we do things. Of so many of us are working from home, and 20 years in a nutshell. This is the longest I've been with any company. I do not want to retire. I really love my job. I love working here. Of course, it's the people, the great people that we work with, and also the intellectual challenge. So it never gets boring.